All right, everybody. Hey, it's your captain speaking again. Oh, Captain, my captain. And I've got a very, very, very special episode for you today. Anyone who knows me knows that I love Yeti. I love my Yeti cooler. I love my Yeti cups. I love my Yeti dog bowl. I love my...
It's a Yeti cup.
I know there's other products out there for everybody gets to bashing that work probably just as good, maybe better, maybe not. I don't know. I've never done a comparison. Maybe I need to, but I like them. I like the branding. I like the products. Everybody's got their thing. But I only have one Yeti cooler because Yeti's yet to send me a free cooler to do a review on. So hit me up, Yeti. Still waiting. But what we're going to talk about is, since I only have the one Yeti cooler, and it's a smaller one, it's a 35, I still keep my bigger Coleman cooler for when we have family things where we go out. That way I can pack a little more. Well, we're going to talk about today how to make my Coleman cooler. It's pretty nice for a Coleman. Pretty nice. So we're going to talk about how to make it more comparable to Yeti. Now it's not going to be equal to, but we're gonna up the performance on this thing. And there's two things that separate these roto-molded coolers like Yeti and other brands. There's two key things that people want to see other than the branding. One is the ice retention, and a lot of that ice retention comes from insulation. Now you can see these coolers are a lot thinner than my Yeti, so there's not a lot of room in there for insulation. But this lid's hollow and it's thick, so we need to insulate that lid. That will help. Heat rises. Of course, there's no heat in there when there's ice now, is there? Still, he's beating down on it, and it's gotta make a difference. Got to. So we're gonna start with insulating the lid. Then we're gonna talk about the second thing everyone's always is bear proof. So we're gonna tackle those two subjects today. Okay, so as promised, we're going to go across insulating our lid and making this thing bear proof. We're going to do this with a few household items that you have in your house. We got a piece of blank paper, notebook paper, printer paper, doesn't matter. A red and a black Sharpie, which mine is pink. It's paint, but pink will work for these purposes. Red's probably better. Some Scotch tape. We'll need that. And some aluminum foil. You know what? I'm going to get some packaging tape too. You don't have to use it. You can just use the Scotch, but the packaging tape's a little wider. I think it's going to help for what I'm trying to accomplish. So we're going to put this phone in here so that you can see what we're doing. Now, first off, we got to insulate this lid. Scotch tape, foil. Bring your foil out. Make it longer than the lid. Measure twice, cut once. You ever hear that? Wrap it on. Lift your lid. Take your Scotch tape. And just take the fire out of that baby. The more tape, the better it's going to hold. We're going to put it even more. I'm going to put a little bit on the front too. Now our lid is insulated. Look at that, still shuts. That right there, that's going to reflect the sunlight. Pew, pew. Sunlight comes down, pew, right off it. That's insulated. If you want to wrap the bottom all the way across, then it's double insulated. That baby's gonna hold ice 2 whole days longer now, just because we insulated that lid with a highly reflective material. But if you got it out on the lake, or you're out at the beach and you don't have any trees, wear your sunglasses, because that will blind you. But there you go. That's a whole nother 1.5 to 2 days of ice retention just by insulating that lid.
Grandpa,
What?
can I please get some Yeti water?
For bear proofing. So, this is where your paper, your Sharpies, your other tape comes in, because that's going to waterproof your paper. And that's pretty important. So, we're going to take our red, or in my case, pink. You're going to just draw a circle. And make the circle kind of thick. And then draw the no sign through it, kind of like the old no smoking signs, if any of you are old enough to remember that. See? Then you're going to take your black and you're going to draw a bear in there. This is going to work. Then you go a little further. I'm taking that extra step in case I'm out in the woods, you know, camping, and I come across a literate bear. I want to make sure that they understand, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little wording in here. No bears allowed. Just like that, kids. Just like that. See if that'll focus. There we go. Now, I should have got a pair of scissors, but I did tell you that I was trying to keep it simple, use as few tools as possible, even though a pair of scissors is not out of the ordinary. But, like I said, hey, now we're going to laminate it, and we're going to laminate it with packaging tape. There we go, just tear that packaging tape, fold it over to the back side, fold it over itself. Do that one more time, because too much is never enough, right? Right? So, now, bam, let's tape that down. So, laminated, it is now waterproof. No bears allowed. Focus.
Why, I'm smarter than the average Fred Flintstone boomer.
I'm going to go on all 4 sides because I want to make sure that the raccoon or squirrel doesn't pull it off. Oh, so that the bear can't see it. So just to keep them old pesky old raccoons and gorillas and squirrels from pulling it off, I taped all 4 sides. And like I said, add the wording. Because if you come across a literate bear, he's going to say he didn't know what that picture meant. You add that wording, and if that bear is talking, you know he's literate, you know he can read. You just stick out on the upper left side. Now, with all that said, let's see how good that looks. Let's see how good that looks. Let's unbolt our phone. We have insulated our lid and made it bear proof, all within 6 minutes, and that was counting the tutorial. Man, look at that. Insulated. Yeah. Look. Bam. Still closes all the way. Bear proof. I tell you what, that's a good looking cooler. You could probably, I wouldn't slap a Yeti logo on it, but we can slap some kind of logo on it. So that's our video for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Try this at home and let me know how it worked for you. But I feel pretty safe going to the ocean of the Gulf of Mexico and going to the water park. And I don't have to worry about a bear getting in my cooler now. And yeah, I don't know. That thing gonna shine like a diamond in the sun with that highly reflective double insulated lid. But I think we're going to get a little extra ice retention. And I know that it is bear proof. So, guys, that's all for now. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye-bye.